Do you know in 2016, Georgina Rodríguez was quietly folding clothes and earning just 1,200 euros a month at a Gucci store in Madrid, completely unknown to the world? She wasn't famous, she wasn't rich, and she certainly wasn't expecting to meet a global superstar. Fast forward a few years, and everything changed. Today, she's worth over $10 million, stars in her own Netflix docuseries, flies on private jets, and calls some of the most luxurious mansions in Europe home, right alongside Cristiano Ronaldo, the most followed human being on Earth. So how did a shy shop assistant become one of the most talked about women in the world? Was it just luck, or something more calculated? Watch till the end, because her story will surprise you. Born in Buenos Aires, Argentina, but raised in the sleepy mountain town of Jaca in northern Spain, Georgina Rodríguez's early life was anything but glamorous. Her father was a former footballer who later served time in prison, and her mother juggled multiple responsibilities just to keep their family going. Money was always tight, and luxuries were non-existent. While most kids were out chasing fun, Georgina was in the dance studio, practicing ballet with quiet focus. She started at just 4 years old and continued with the kind of discipline that only comes from dreaming bigger than your circumstances. But dreams don't always pay the bills, and as she got older, survival took the front seat. Georgina's first real taste of independence came when she left Jaca for Madrid, searching for a better life. But life in the big city didn't roll out a red carpet. Before she could chase any real career, she had to find a way to eat and pay rent. She worked as a waitress in bars and later moved to Bristol, England, where she became a live-in nanny just to improve her English and gain work experience. It was lonely. It was exhausting. She had no safety net, no connections, and no guarantees. Still, she held on to her love for fashion, and that passion eventually brought her back to Madrid. There she landed a job at Gucci as a sales assistant, a simple retail job. But it was the kind of place where one customer could change your life forever. It was just another workday in 2016 at the Gucci store in Madrid. Georgina was doing her job, probably adjusting displays or helping a customer, when Cristiano Ronaldo, the global football icon, one of the most famous men alive, walked in. Their eyes met, and according to Georgina, it was instant. Something clicked. For Ronaldo, used to models and moguls, this soft-spoken sales assistant stood out. They started seeing each other in secret, avoiding paparazzi and public attention. For a while, no one knew who this mystery woman was. But secrets don't last long in Ronaldo's world. The press found out, and almost overnight, Georgina went from anonymous shop worker to international tabloid headline. Her life and her place in the world would never be the same again. Dating Cristiano Ronaldo is like living under a microscope. Every move gets analyzed, every outfit becomes news. And for Georgina, who had once walked the streets of Madrid unnoticed, this was a whole new reality. Suddenly, paparazzi followed her. Fashion blogs dissected her looks. Headlines speculated about her background, her personality, even her intentions. But instead of crumbling under the pressure, she adjusted. She began showing up to matches in sleek designer fits, walking red carpets next to A-list celebrities, and carrying herself like she belonged there. The chaos didn't scare her, it fueled her evolution. Slowly, Georgina stopped being seen as the girl Ronaldo is dating, and started becoming a figure the world was curious about. She didn't run from the spotlight, she stepped right into it and owned it. But Georgina knew appearances alone wouldn't keep her relevant. The spotlight moves fast, and if she didn't build something solid, it would pass her by. So she made a decision. She didn't want to just be Ronaldo's plus one. She wanted to be a brand. She began modeling for global campaigns, representing wellness and luxury brands, and building her online presence with intent. Her Instagram grew rapidly, now with over 65 million followers and climbing. She launched her own clothing line, OM by G, blending her fashion instincts with business savvy. From photo shoots to product launches, Georgina was strategic. She wasn't playing the role of a celebrity, she was becoming one on her own terms. And the best part? She didn't inherit that lifestyle. She built it, brick by brick, post by post. In 2022, she did something few people in her position would risk. She opened the doors of her life to the world. I Am Georgina dropped on Netflix and instantly made waves. It wasn't just a montage of yachts and shopping sprees. It was raw. It was real. The series showed Georgina waking up early to get her kids ready for school, squeezing in gym sessions, planning family birthdays, and dealing with the unique stress of being part of a global power couple. She talked openly about her past, her struggles, and the identity crisis that came with sudden fame. Audiences expected glamour but got heart, and that honesty made her even more magnetic. She wasn't just showing off a lifestyle, she was showing who she really was beneath the filters and flashbulbs. And that made all the difference. Fame isn't a shield from heartbreak. And in 2022, Georgina and Cristiano faced one of the most devastating moments imaginable. During the birth of their twins, only one child survived. The other tragically did not make it. The announcement shook fans around the world. Suddenly, this glamorous couple that seemed untouchable revealed their most vulnerable moment. Georgina shared raw, emotional messages on social media, mourning the child she lost while celebrating the one who lived. No filters, no PR spin, just pain. She leaned on her family, her faith, and her partner to stay afloat. And even in that grief, she found the strength to keep moving forward for her children, for herself, for the life she had fought so hard to build. That kind of resilience made people look at her differently, not just as someone living a dream life, but as a woman surviving real storms, with grace and grit. As her fame grew, so did her wealth. Private jets, diamonds, designer gowns. Georgina started appearing on magazine covers, at Cannes, at the Met Gala. But not everyone cheered. Critics slammed her for showing off. They questioned her influence, her spending, her authenticity. Was she just playing rich? Was she out of touch? Georgina didn't answer back with interviews. She let her work and her life speak for itself. Because love her or hate her, one thing's undeniable. She knows how to own a moment. Now in 2025, Georgina Rodríguez is more than just Cristiano Ronaldo's partner. She's a mother of 5, a businesswoman, a reality star, a social media powerhouse. With a net worth estimated around $10 to $20 million, she's built a life many dream of, and one she never takes for granted. She continues to expand her ventures, balancing glamour with motherhood, ambition with loyalty. Her story is still unfolding, and if there's one thing we've learned, it's this: never underestimate where resilience, timing, and love can take you. Georgina Rodríguez didn't grow up famous. She didn't come from wealth or influence. But through chance, love, and relentless self-reinvention, she carved out a global identity. From a salesgirl in Madrid to the queen of her own empire, her journey is proof that fame isn't just about who you know, it's about what you do with it. If you were inspired by this story, make sure to like the video, drop a comment with your thoughts, share it with someone who loves a good transformation, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss a story like this again.